So this is a drone that basically follows you around and films you automatically. I have been using the X1 Pro Max over the past year, in the Swiss Alps, hiking through forests, indoors and even on my e-bike. And after a while, you start to see where it really shines. Because at some point it stops feeling like a gadget and more like something you just use without thinking about it. So let me show you where the X1 Pro Max actually makes sense to use. And just quickly, this video is sponsored by HoverAir. But as always, I'm just showing you how I've been actually using it. The easiest way to think about the X1 Pro Max is this. It's not really a traditional drone first, it's more like a flying camera. Just bring it along. Yes, you can control it with your phone or a beacon, but honestly, the best moments are when you don't. And if you enjoy this kind of real-world test, feel free to hit that like button, it really helps the channel.
Oh, it's right here.
This is honestly my favorite part. You take it out of your pocket, place it down, press a button, and that's it. You're filming.
6 meters. Orbit.
Nose it up, no overthinking. That sounds simple, and it actually changes how you shoot. Normally, you would interrupt the moment to capture it. But with this, you kind of stay in the moment and they capture it for you. And that's a pretty nice shift. When I was hiking through the forest, this is where it really clicked for me. You don't want to stop every few minutes to set something up. You just want to keep walking. So instead of planning shots, you just grab them along the way. And the footage feels more natural, less staged. Almost like someone else was there filming you. Even so, it's just you and this little flying thing. If you're creating content on your own, this is where the X1 Pro Max really starts to make sense. Because a lot of times you're just out there by yourself. You either get the shot or you don't. With this, you don't really have to think about it. You just start moving and it captures those moments as you go. Walking shots, little transitions, just being in emotion, the kind of stuff that makes a video feel more alive. Another thing that's actually really useful, you can shoot in 8K. So even if the framing isn't perfect, you've got room to crop in, reframe or adjust the shot later. Which gives you a bit more flexibility, especially when you're doing everything on your own. And in the end, it's less about getting the perfect shot and more about getting the shot in the first place. Something I didn't expect at first, you can use it indoors. And it actually does a pretty solid job following you. Which means you can get moving shots at home, in the studio or anywhere indoors. And it adds a different feel compared to just holding a camera. I also tried it on my e-bike and yeah, it really works well here too. You just try it and it keeps tracking you. It's not the main way I use it, but it's definitely one of those moments where you think, okay, that's really cool. A few things I learned using it. Keep it simple, don't try to over-direct it. Follow mode is your best friend, that's where it feels most natural. Give it a bit of space, especially outdoors. And honestly, the less you try to control it, the better the result tends to be, which is kind of the whole idea here. So yeah, the X1 Pro Max isn't about doing everything, it's making a few things really easy. And sometimes that's exactly what you want, not more control, just less friction. If you want to check it out, I've put a link in the description below, and I'm curious, where would you actually use something like this? Check out this video next to learn more about filmmaking and filmmaking and how to use them. Thanks for watching and see you next one. Bye for now.